barrier.
All right,
So
well, here we are live with the ROX Mod series. We are here today at South Bend Motor Speedway for the Carb Night Classic, the Mini Indy 150. Again, here at South Bend Motor Speedway, we're going to now teleport everyone. Again, we're going to be doing it by group. So group number 1 is going to be that car guy, Blitz Danger. So those are going to be the first two I'm on up, as well as Mr. Monaco and his roaring V12. So if you're not in that group, please leave space. We'll call up the other groups as we go. You're going to line up on the left side, by the way, the left column, single file, and just wait your turn. We'll have, again, calling for that car guy, Blitz Danger, left side, left row, left row, left row, not the right row. And it's first come, first serve for your group. The last person will be Mr. Monaco in his Ferrari. Group 2 is going to be 4 cars. That will be East 951, T7 Jake, Camrio Cole, and Rebel. Group 4 is going to be Jackson Cook, Guillermo FX2, Twin Turbo V6, and Shuffle. Twin just reset, so I'm going to teleport Twin. So please line up there. Line up single file, please, calling you guys. We will not start qualifying until you guys are all lined up. Again, group 2, we need Rebel, East 951, T7 Jake, or in East 951. And Beagle. So you guys in group 3, just wait up, please. Jackson Cook, you're in group 3, so stay back there with the heavy hitters. You're in group 1, East. Alright, sorry, group 2, group 2. So back up. Back up. You're in group 2.
if you are not in this
group 1 is the slow drivers, remember that.
If you're not in this group, park in front
Yeah.
of that way.
So again, we were waiting on T7 Jake. I will teleport T7 Jake. There you go. Your car is in fact ready. And I need Rebel. The Rebel's lined up. I need East 951 and T7 Jake lined up, please.
Oh, this was a slow group.
All these guys that are in
Mentally
group
slow.
3 are guys that have won before, just to clarify. That's why they're in the last group. I need Multi-Beagle Dude and Rebel. I need Multi-Beagle Dude and, yeah. Alright. We are officially set up, so how this is going to work. Fella, you are prepared and ready, right?
Yep.
Alright. We are going to be doing 5-lap qualifying here. And the, you'll have your 5 laps. Once you finish, you're just going to pull it off immediately. Don't go for an extra, just pull it off when you can. Off of turn number 2. So, green flag for group number 1. There's 3 special engines in the field. Oh. Come on, get back going. So you want to be very careful on that initial go. Okay, it's close.
I'm right here. I'll work.
Okay, okay.
I'll work to get you.
Alright, well, looks like might be a bit of an issue here for Mr. Monaco, but that car guy is currently running up here at the lead, closing in. So far, is at the top of the timing board. It is an 8.551, as there's 2 more laps to go, but he gets loose, but he does recover it. Now the white flag will be in the air for our leader. He got loose there. So this is the white flag in the air here. As makes its way one more time around 3 and 4. And the yellow flag can come out, make your way out the track. Right here. Alright, make your way off the track. Group 1, clear the track. Group 2, get ready. We need Beagle. You're going to be very careful on this initial staging. Waiting on the second group to clear off. We need Blitz Danger off the track, please. We will line you guys on the front stretch once we are ready to race. So don't worry about that later. Alright. Group 2 is green. Make sure you get a good start. Nice is very antsy to get going. Group 3, just line up in staging. Group 1 is now out on the track. East 951 leading us off as he makes his way around 1 and 2. So meanwhile, Mr. Monaco's gone. The top time from the first one is an 8.403. But can anyone in this field beat it? That time is bound to be beaten, I'd say. Here's East 951 around 3 and 4. Mr. Bandit with a purple sector 2, but it does get overtaken by T7 Jake. Multi-Beagle Dude, second time on the board. It's an 8.448. East 951, quick time! It's an 8.365. And we are, we're done. We're done. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up.
What? They didn't do 5.
Didn't they? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Alright, that is my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. So stop there. Let me see how many laps you guys got. We got 2 extra laps, so. Let's line up here. Don't cross the line. Just line up back here. We're gonna get what you guys have worth out. That's completely my fault. I missaw the laps. Do not cross the line. Do not cross the line, please. You get your, I'm gonna give you guys, 2 laps to run. If you guys should just line up. Wait on T7 Jake, please. I completely messed that one up, so. Again, waiting on T7 Jake, please get over here. This is, if you're not going to, then we're just gonna go without you, and you're not gonna get your laps that you can get. Line up where Beagle is.
He was not moving.
He's not. Alright, go back to where Beagle is. You guys are going to get 2 laps. We're going to change you to 2 laps. I don't know why you're even up there, East, because you're not going to get an advantage by doing that. It's going to be slower. So, green flag. Green flag. You guys will be given 2 more laps to go. This lap, obviously, is going to be slower, so it's not going to score for anything. That is completely my fault. I'm really sorry for making that mistake. But here is the first lap that matters. Final lap. Beagle Dude is purple on his first sector. It's a close one here. Checkers are out. Make your way out the track. And East 951 will hold off pole position. Again, T7 Jake has not cleared out the track. I'm just going to smite him. Teleport him back because I think he's AFK. So, Group 3, hold on for a second. I'm really sorry for that unconventional situation. There's more T7. Alright, Group number 3. You guys are green and clear onto the track. And everyone else, please not do laps around the pits. Just stay still, please. We want to get the lag cleared out. Let these guys have their way, because this is going to be important for them. We will smite people if they are not cooperating. Alright, so the first lap is in for Twin. And is top of the board already. Second lap now. Second lap there for Twin. Third lap. And I don't know if anyone else is going to be able to beat that, but Giram is close. Fourth lap, white flag in the air for our leaders. And that will be the checkers once you cross the line, pull it off. Oh, Jackson Cook is going to clip the barrier. Make your way off, please. Alright, that should be good for qualifying. So, with that being said, if you guys could line up on the front stretch, double file, please. Positions are going to be Twin Turbo V sits in first place. To his outside will be Jackson Cook, local boy. Relatively speaking, he's from Marne, Michigan, I believe, or just his general area. But he is, however, racing here, which is also a relatively close track. Second row is going to be Giram FX2 on the inside. Outside is going to be Shuffle In row 3, on the inside, it will be East 951. Everyone cross the line. And APK, are you wanting to make a late start here?
I'm not starting. What?
Are you not starting? You want to be our pace car?
Yeah.
We'll have you pace us off. That's fair.
Just like last time.
Yeah. Everyone cross the line and then move back. We need multi-beagle dude to cross the start-finish line, please. We are also waiting on T7 Jake, I believe.
What's pace speed again? I forgot.
Pace speed here is going to be 45 miles an hour. Blitz Danger, we need you to cross the start-finish line.
What's that in kilometers?
The thing is in miles an hour. It's whacking like that. So again, row 1 is going to be Twin Triple V Sits. His outside's going to be Jackson Cook. Gear Methods 2 is going to be there in 3rd place. 4th place is going to be Shuffle. 5th place will be East 951. 6th place will be Mr. Monaco. 7th place will be Blitz. For 7th place will actually be Bandit, so we need Bandit up here. Blitz move back a row. Let me check again. Why is East 951 Houston 5th? This place is Mr. Monaco, Bandit, multi-beagle dude. We need Blitz into the back. So, golf cart to the back of the field, please. I'm now going to clear out the rest of the field. I do not believe we need any more cars. There was a plan to have a 12-car cap, which is not really official, but necessary for today's race with just how many drivers there are and how tight the track
11?
is. 11 cars, and technically 12 with you.
Yeah.
Shive was with us earlier, but he backed off.
The
Going
street
up.
stocks will have 45.
If you guys would please turn off your cars and hop out. We will be doing the national anthem. If you do not have the ability to turn your car off, just hop out. I'll turn your car off for you. So.
What?
I got this.
I can't turn it
Correct,
back on. I can't turn it back on.
I'll turn it back. I'll turn it back on. I'll turn it back on.
All right.
It's literally F.
All
I'm on
right.
controller. I can't.
Face the flag.
Ah, noob.
We will be playing it on the live stream if you guys want to hear it. Otherwise, it's just going to. Sorry, that was a NASCAR.
Where's the live stream? What?
Hello, 4, you're sitting at the wrong spot.
Is my live stream not
What?
public? It is
This
public.
is where the officials stand at the
Alright,
racetrack.
let me put the stream up here for those that want to watch again or listen to the national anthem or hear us in the background. We will be putting up it in announcements right now. Now I'm gonna look for the U.S. anthem once we do that. So again, please rise for the national anthem. Here we go.
Hold my hand.
And the home of the brave.
APK, you have the honors.
High five, fella. Alright. Drivers and... Shut up, bitch. Drivers and twin turbo. Whatever you are. Start your engines.
Drivers to your cars, rev them up, rev them high. Here we are today at South Bend Motor Speedway. Looks like everyone here is in their car. So we're going to configure ourselves. We are going to do 5 pace laps. There's one V12 in the field and a bunch of V8s. With that being said, the yellow flag is out. Our pace car driver will be APK in the 95 Polish Porsche. Let me get that thumbnail. As a cloud of smoke is leaving us behind. It's a scenic sight here, so again, our field was blitz danger in the back. We are pacing properly, I believe, so I do greatly appreciate that. Somehow on one of the tightest tracks, we're actually doing a pretty solid job. I'll try to be somewhat lenient. It looks like we got a little bit of lag, but we're doing okay. Everyone's lap is good. So APK, if you could pull it into the infield once it's 1 to go. We got a little bit to go there. Mr. Monaco, do watch yourself. East 951. Third row is a little bit funky there. That's okay. Alright, it's 1 to go. And APK desperately pulls it back in. Control yourselves. Remember not to pass until you cross the start finish line. I'll be leaning where I can, though. As we make our way out of turns 3 and 4. The green flag's out here today at South Bend Motor Speedway. And it's a good start to clarify this one. Let me get our thumbnail now. As it looks like it's a very tight field. Already a car might be put a lap down. That is Blitz. He's going slow. There's Twin Turbo V6 side by side with the local from Berlin, Jackson Cook. As we have a spin and a caution to call. Yellow flag out on the racetrack. That is for Mr. Monaco. Blitz danger also. So that is the yellow. That's the yellow. Let the pace car pass the field. I'll call out the order. Blitz, you look too slow. I'm going to ask you to park it. You're going to cause issues for us, so I'd suggest you pull off, please. That's the black there for Blitz. The track open for you. Once that's ready, I'll call out the field again. I'll give you fly if you want. I'm sorry, it's just like you look like you're having a really bad day out there, so let's make it less painful for everyone, including ourselves. So, there you go. You got fly perms. Really, really sorry. If you want to help us, let us know. Now it's time to call out the order, though. I expected with a field like this, that was an expected circumstance. Now, Mr. Monaco was our cause of the first caution, so he will be in the back of the field. But meanwhile, pacing-wise, let's look at what happened upon the restart. So it's positions from first to last. It's going to be Twin Turbo V6 in first place. Second place is going to be Jackson Cook. Third place will be Shuffle. Fourth place is going to be Giram. Fifth place is going to be Snap 51. Sixth place is going to be Rebel. Seventh place is going to be T7 Jake. And eighth place is going to be, what's that car? Multi-Beagle Dude. And last place, or second to last place, will be that car guy. And Mr. Monaco will be in the back of the field. It's going to be a tough one to call. So the pace car could pull it in. Just try to keep it clean if we can. Looks like we're having a bit of rubber banding. We'll go with what we can.
I don't know what happened.
We are green. East 951 with a jump. Give up one spot. Eastern 5-1 clear. As we are going to view our positions again. Leading us off is Twin Turbo V6. He actually has a pretty darn clear track here. Jackson Cook in second place, but being challenged by the Australian from down under as well as the Dutchman. Mr. Monaco stopped on the front stretch. This might be his second strike.
Oh, big flip, turn four.
Whoa, we are right on the track. Race back here. Stop your cars on the backstretch. Let's figure that one out here. I'll clean this one up. That might have saved the bell for Mr. Monaco. Let's clear that the car off the track. Unfortunately for Rebel, that's going to be your day. So well, let's get an interview. All right, Rebel. So that was a bit of an up and over. So what happened to you there?
I came out of the turn hauling and I barely hit the wall, lost traction, and it just went wide straight into the tires and I flipped.
Well, that's a very unfortunate moment for you. If you could pull your car out. Looks like Mr. Monaco's also just disconnected, so that was going to be a caution regardless. Thank you there. If you want to join the commentary group, do let me know.
I'm going. Flying around.
Alright.
I'm gonna put this right here.
Question?
Huh?
I want to be flag man.
We have a flag
I
man.
want to be flag man.
We have fella.
You fly me.
Yeah,
Put him as a flag. Put him as a flagman by the gate. Yeah.
fair enough. Okay, fair enough.
One
Fair
at
enough.
the gate.
Alright, well, let's get the order from that race back. Now, Mr. Monaco is going to start in the back of the field. Just because of his situation. He will get his laps back, though. Hopefully, that would be the last caution, but we know how it is down in the bends. It is a tough track. Well, look at that one, and it looks like a very violent flip on the replay. We'll get that one for you just before we get this one back. Let me make that a window capture there. There we go. Alright, so looking back on this incident, Bandit gets loose off the wall. It turns him to the inside, and then he hits the tires and just gets completely flipped over. So we then have a race back there, and the race back will be from the front to the back. We got Twin Turbo V6, Jackson Cook, Giram in third place. Fourth place is going to be Shuffle. Fifth place is going to be East 951. Sixth place is going to be T7 Jake. Then eighth place will be that car guy. Beagle spun out, unfortunately, but that won't count against him. He's going to be up behind that. Then we have Mr. Monaco. So that will be our current grid. Please line up in those positions. We will fit Mr. Monaco's laps. We're going to have a couple of laps of pace here. If we guys will line up properly, please, we're going to need a whole field to back up a little bit. Give space to Jackson Cook. At this point, those lap times are going to stay, so. Again, I need everyone back up, please. There's going to be a lot of lag on the restart. Just try to give space up where you can. I'd want you guys to have more space up front, but that's what happens when you have like banking like that. Okay. Order is good. We need Beagle up here though. Ahead of Mr. Monaco. We are going to fit all of your laps once again. Looks like we are lined up, so with that in mind, we are back under caution. Figured ourselves out. That was a bit of a messy cleanup, I will say, but things are back in order. Just make sure not to pass the guy ahead of you. It looks like it's a good thing that Mr. Monaco is in the back. He has quite a bit of lag going on currently. So we will clear ourselves back here. Checking the laps, so we're gonna need I think our laps are actually almost good. Not quite for Mr. Monaco. There we go. So we are good to go this time, please, so the pace car can pull it in. Everyone else keep going. Alright. Third time, hopefully third time's a charm. If you could watch the rear, I'll watch the front. Here we are, green flag in the air. Back is allowed to pass. Looks like that was a bad start by Jake. We are good. So watching from Twin. as he leads us off. Have a little bit of lag there. Does clear itself out. Jackson Cook might be closing on Twin Turbo V6 though. Here they go through 1 and 2. Now down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Twin holding off a solid 1 here.
Ooh.
Do we have
Spin in the infield.
and looks like we have a spinner. We're gonna go yellow once again. And unfortunately that is
Another one.
All
Ooh,
right.
another one.
Alright, race back will be called here. Just slow yourselves down. Let these cars finish themselves. And East 951 gets at the line.
He's got it. Wow.
Pass the pace car, please. Pass the pace car. East and
Ferrari, the
Eagle.
original spinner.
Calling out the order now. Spin was Mr. Monaco. That is his second caution he's caused.
There you
He's
go.
thankfully saved by Rebel's Flip. You do not realize
Pace
how
car
lucky
is
you are.
Entering the back, pace car's entering the back section.
I also just realized that I've messed up and the stream is what was on display, so I sincerely apologize to anyone watching this one. Not much to action here to call though, thankfully.
The flip.
Is there a flip?
There was the one flip.
Well,
Yeah, that was me. Completely died.
Is East?
Where
Why is
East
East up?
here?
Yeah, East goes to the back. You're all the way back there. Wait.
You said you won the race back.
Oh, no, you didn't. The fuck you on?
But you said.
We need.
Ferrari.
Yeah, we need Mr. Monaco to get back up too. Then we get the race back.
You just
order.
say East on the race back, by the way.
Oh shit.
I don't think he did, but
Oh, I just realized I messed up big time here. So,
Ferrari, the first one across the line after he spun. He was the original spinner,
Yeah.
and then it was East and
yeah. So Mr. Monaco to the back of the field.
other guy.
East 951 is. He got it ahead of Beagle, I think. So now we're good. Now we're good. That was a messy
Where was that?
situation. I did not have the order on the stream, but it looks good.
Where-
So we're gonna roll it
Where
for
was
what
the
it
flag
is.
guy on the catch fence? Go to the fence, or like the
Right.
what's it called?
Pace car in.
The gates and fence too.
We're gonna go one more. Please, I cannot strain enough. Try to pace at your best here. So our cars make their way down the back stretch. Now to 3 and 4. And the green flag is out once again. East 95, not a jump. Clear. That was a bad start by the car ahead of you. Looked like the whole field was moving up ahead of him, so I'll spare you. Twin Turbo V6 here is leading us off pretty well, as Jackson Cook is right up behind. And it's been pretty consistent so far, and a lot of times. Looks like it's been hard to get back going. Of course, with a field this big on a track this tight, that does get a little bit hard, as cars are starting to wind down. Of course, some cars are on the last strike, like Mr. Monaco. Oh, that could be very bad for him.
Ferrari probably just crashed.
If you do disconnect, this will be your last one. I should clarify. So
The car
Yeah.
stopped.
yeah, we
Yeah,
know.
Ferrari
Hold off.
crashed
Hold
probably.
off. Hold off. Okay, yeah. This will be the race
Yeah,
back
he's
here.
gone.
Twin Turbo V6, Gear MFX2, Jackson Cook, Shuffle, East 951, Jake, Multi Beagle Dude, and the car guy. That car guy. Get into your positions as that car guy spins out. Mr. Monaco is stuck. Next time, let me make that call, please. But unfortunately for you, Mr. Monaco, your Screaming V12 will be done for the day. Thank you for bringing us this far, but that is gonna be it. So,
Takuma,
Whoa.
do
Go away.
I have permission
Is he here? No, he's not here.
to commentate?
just watch for cars if they spin. That's all I ask. We need again that order from the race back. You guys seem to be debating that actively. So it's Twin Turbo
Seems
V6,
right.
Gear hold up. Gear FX2 in second place, Jackson Cook in third, Shuffle in fourth,
Oh.
East 951 is going to be in fifth place, T7 Jake will take up sixth place,
Uh,
it'll be Multi Beagle Dude, please shut up, then that car guy in the back of the field. We are clear. Please don't commentate, I got this, man.
No,
Are we
I
good?
was gonna say that I had to go.
Oh, okay.
You guys have a great night. Have a great race, and I'll
Alright.
see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you, Blitz. Sorry about how today's been.
No, it's fine. Just need a better
Alright.
line.
One to
that's all.
go. One to go. Sorry for calling that late there, APK. Let's see how this one rolls. So shuffle, you might want to watch yourself. Green. Shuffle, watch yourself. That's jumper shuffle. Jumper shuffle. Clear. We'll lose one spot out of that. East 951 down to capitalize, but here's Jackson Cook gets loose. Does he recover? Yes, he does. Although that is going to put him all the way in the back, unfortunately for the Michigander.
Can I get confirmation Shuffle is the blue car?
Yes, he is the blue car, the blue Freedom Racing Machine. Actually closing in here on East 951, who currently actually runs for third place as of now, but is battling it out with Shuffle. This has been an upward battle for him because he did start all the way back only a couple restarts ago. Meanwhile, here we are, 1/3 of the way through the race.
Oh wow, we're only at 50.
It's a very short track, so those laps are going to wind down. Here's the GGS 45B machine of Multi-Beagle Dude, side by side with T7 Jake. I need to update that scheme. But here's Jackson Cook also closing in as the battle for 5th place raging on currently. Beagle down to the inside, T7 Jake around the outside, and does the crossover move, cuts down to the inside, and he'll clear him off. Meanwhile, Jackson Cook with a target on Multi-Beagle Dude, but again, spins out,
he's in the wall.
and the yellow flag is out. Twin Turbo V6 gets the race back. Second place is going to be Guillermo FX2. East 951, Shuffle, T7 Jake, Multi-Beagle Dude. That car guy, Jackson Cook, is going to be the spin causer. If you guys could get back into your positions.
Am I the only one that saw that
And
body
APK, can I ask that you
whip?
time that one a little bit better next time? If you have to wait another lap, then wait another lap.
Pace cars entering onto the back of the turbo.
Alright, watching that one. Twin, Giram, East 951, he spun across the line. He's in third. Shuffle in fourth. T7 Jake in fifth. Multi-Beagle Dude in sixth. Seventh place is going to be that car guy, and eighth place will be Jackson Cook. We need T7 Jake to pace a little better. Okay, we're good. We will be going green next time by, so if you could pull it in here, APK. Alright, this time by, the lights will go black. Fit yourself, East 951. T7 Jake, fit yourself. Green flag. That was a bad start.
No jumps.
No jumps to call, yeah. Guillermo FX2 now on the rear bumper, twin turbo V6. As the Australian and him have been going at it as of recent. Now side by side for the lead. Can this be it? Here's Guillermo to the lead, but how about East 951? He's around. Yellow flag is out. Guillermo gets it. Twin in second. Shuffle third place. Jackson fourth. We'll watch Jake there. That car guy and Multi-Beagle Dude once again asking for APK to time his starts better. Jake passes the safety car.
Dude, Jake smacked the shit out of that wall after the caution.
Alright, let's see what that race back was and who caused that.
With the East.
I think it was East. I just want to verify that.
Roger.
So that's an unfortunate one for East. But it is. It looks like he got caught off the curb. That spun him out. The race back will be as the positions. Guillermo FX2, Twin Turbo V6 in second. New competitor in the ring. Now, mind you, Twin is the most dominant racer. He's got 2 victories here. He couldn't make a third today out of the 4 runnings. Shuffles in third. Fourth place is Jackson, or fourth place. So third is Shuffle. Fourth place is Jackson Cook. Jake is 5th place. He spun out across the line, but he is 5th. 6th place will be that car guy. 7th place will be Multi-Beagle Dude, and East Time 5-1 will be our last place finisher of this race back. Now, mind you, we are closing in on the cross flags. We are nearly halfway done. We are good for pacing, so let's go green this time. As a GGS car leads off the field with a not so yellow, or mellow yellow, 45A machine. As gear methods 2 around 1 and 2, now through 3 and 4. And the green flag's out again. Allowed to pass Jake. No cars to call jump. That was a bad start. Mixed up. We'll lend aside. Meanwhile, Twin gets the lead back from Giram, as these two competitors throughout the entire season have been on each other's throats. But it looks like Twin has gotten the better restart. Meanwhile, Jackson Cook closing in on 3rd. Here's a good run for the lead, side by side between Giram and Twin Triple V sits. Watch the cars at the back if you can. Giram peeking ahead for the lead. Meanwhile, Giram heat up, and Giram is around. He goes through. We're going to keep it green. Unfortunately, we'll move him all the way to the back of the field. And then we have Twin Triple V6 with a clean race. Meanwhile, Calamity for 3rd place. Holy smokes, that is a great battle there stirring up. Meanwhile, it's Twin and Jackson marking our top 2. East Time 5-1 is rebounded up to the 3rd place spot as Jake gets loose, but he does recover. We'll watch from Multi-Beagle Dude here, side by side with Giram, the Australian, with a hard charge there for the 4th place spot. His teammate makes a dive on, but it's going to not quite so much work here in this no collide situation. Giram will push on through. Its next target is the 951 of East 951, but he gets a flick off the outside wall. Gets loose. The cross flags are waving here, but we are good. Shuffle gets loose, but he does save it. We will stay green. That will put Shuffle to the rear end of our leader.
Oh.
So here's
Giram almost lost it.
Twin will clear the lap car. That's unfortunate for Shuffle. He was all the way up front, and it's going to have to take a caution for that to undo itself. It's a long race, so things are bound to change here. But so far, the field is spread out. Meanwhile, Giram on the hard charge with Multi-Beagle Dude side by side for a little bit there down the backstretch. Now on the rear bumper. Now to the outside. Is he going to make a move around the outside? Yes, he is there on Multi-Beagle Dude. Again, his target is East Time 5-1. He got close in last time, but he got loose. Meanwhile, T7J closing in on that car guy. Makes a move down the inside there. But it's not going to stick. That car is staying ahead in the M&M's machine. But Jake to the outside with a run. But he's going to back off through the corner. That car guy will stay ahead. But Twin is looming ever so slightly closer to the possibly soon-to-be lap cars. We also will be closing in on the 50 laps to go, which will be a significant point here. There's a bit of a run there for Jake, but it's not going to work. How about Giram? Giram right on the rear bumper of East 951. Jake will make a move down the inside and will clear away from that car guy, but Twin is right behind. Jackson Cook now about to close in on lap cars. Giram is side by side for position. That is for the podium. He is very far behind from Twin though at this current time. The two of them still side by side. That car guy now one lap down. We'll get it back if there is a caution though. T7 Jake the next target. East 951 and Giram side by side. We very closely loom onto 50 to go here. Giram will get ahead. Oh, as that car guy gets loose. But he will recover it. That will allow Shuffle to move up a position. Meanwhile, Twin about to overlap T7 Jake. But here's the battle between Shuffle. Also Giram. Giram lagging on the front stretch. Uh-oh. Alright, well, we'll watch and we'll see if he disconnects or not.
Hiram is most likely disconnected.
Well, we'll see that one. That could be the saving grace for a couple DGS drivers, as we do have a spin, so we have a yellow anyways. Twin Triple V6 is going to get it back. Alright, the race back is here. Just cross the line if you're behind Twin. Do not pass Twin. Let's get this order out. We are under caution. We're going to figure things out. So don't quite do anything yet. Don't quite do anything yet. Just stay behind the... shuffle. Stay behind. Stay behind. Stay behind. Ah, God's sake. Shuffle. Okay.
What?
Alright. Well, let's see what that one was. It's going to be a little bit tricky here with all the lap cars, but I'll try my best to figure out what I can.
Hey, just get in a straight line for now, guys. Just get in a straight line. We'll figure it out. We'll be in a clump.
Alright, so that was Twin Turbo V6. Beagle is going to get his lap back. He is in the 4th place spot. T7 Jake's going to be in 5th place. Shuffle in 6th place. The top 3, though, that is Jackson Cook and East Time 5-1. Twin is our leader. Again, lap cars can get your laps back now. The positions are Twin Turbo V6, Jackson Cook, East Time 5-1. 4th place, I will again check, but I'm pretty sure it was Multi-Beagle dude. So, Beagle to the 4th place spot. You will be in the back of the lead lap, so you're going to be in 4th place. You'll be restarting from 4th place. Just make your way up to the field. You were in 4th place because you were in lead lap at the time of the caution. So we have gone down from 50 laps. Again, the order East Time 5-1, you are not there. You're in 3rd. So you are there. Beagle's to 5th. Beagle's to 5th. Jake is fine. Okay, we're good in positions. We're gonna fix the laps now. Alright, we are gonna go green this lap now. If the pace car can pull it in. Now we're going to go green this lap. I apologize. Getting closing in here. Green flag. That was a rough start by Jackson Cook that allows East Time 5-1 to pass him past the line. It is legal. Side by side here between Jackson Cook and East Time 5-1, but he falls wide. He will lose that spot. Guillermo is in the mixture. It's Freedom Racing, Lotus, the 951 and DGS all mixed up together here for position. Guillermo's gonna get a little bit loose.
One's got a lead on these guys, bro.
Oh, he's unstoppable. Just takes Guillermo to get past these drivers, and I think that might change things, but it's gonna be very hard. Especially with East Time 5-1 making a very good run there for the 2nd place. Jackson Cook is loose.
Whoa.
Great save by the 38 machine, but that's going to put him back a couple of positions. Gear him now to the top 3. Multi-Beagle dude within range of attack of that Ford. Shuffle, meanwhile, side by side with T7 Jake, but Twin is just getting away with it.
30 laps to go.
We are closing down these laps here. It's been a very, even though it's only it's not even close to the longest race we've had in the ROX mods, sure as hell feels that way. And that's how it feels every time we go here at South Bend. Gear him to the inside, but it's not quite in range to do anything on the 951 machine. Meanwhile, T7 Jake side by side with Shuffle. Shuffle looks like he's going to try to make a move, but he does a crossover, in fact. Still ahead. Behind them from the back. So T7 Jake. Shuffle gets loose, but he manages to save himself. How about Gearum? Here's Gearum. Completely offline. Unfortunately, that's
When-
going to cost him the spot. It's now his teammate now in range of attack. East 951 though, look at him. Might have a chance to win it.
Twin got loose there a little bit.
Twin, in fact, did get loose. So did Giram. The field is a little bit stirred up. East 951 might have a change of behavior. It all depends on if another one of these incidents happens up at the front.
20 laps to go.
This time by, it's 20 laps to go as they cross the line. Beagle gets a little bit loose, but it's a good-looking save. As Twin got loose, but somehow manages to gain time out of it. He's done really well. He's closing in on another time to pass by for the lap. Multi-Beagle dudes side by side with Shuffle. What is that? There's a loose car. That is Jackson Cook. We are yellow on the flag on the track. Twin Triple V6 is going to get it. East 951 second. Third place is going to be Garum. Fourth place is going to be Shuffle. Multi-Beagle to do the fifth, and then it's T7 Jake. Jackson Cook is going to, I think that's his last, or he's going to be on his last strike here. That car guy, then Jackson Cook. So that car guy, I think, was a lap down, though. So we'll check that, see if he starts in the back or if he starts near the back.
APK's butt muscles just puckered.
Real. Hey, Robo. Robo.
Every time I see him get sideways and do.
Oxnard person to Oxnard person. How about this sun, dude?
What about it?
We haven't gotten sun in literal, like, 2 weeks.
I haven't seen the sun
It
at
is
all.
nice.
There is no sun.
The bro just lives in his room.
Real.
I
I went outside today. Look at me. All right. Well, anyways, order
I gotta
of that
go.
of that race back. Twin Turbo V6, East 951, Giram, Shuffle. Let me just make sure that, yeah, that's okay. Shuffle in fourth, Beagle in fifth, T7 Jake is behind Beagle. Then it is in fact that car guy. He won't be a lap down. He will be on the lead lap. That puts Jackson to the back. I think that's his last strike. So next time he does it, that'll be it. So just be aware of that, not to spin yourself out. All right, we're gonna go with 10 to go, and that's time by. Pace car in. Let's fits our pacing, folks. We are almost there.
Funny how the pace car is the, like, order to go in. Or, like, the area to go in is completely backwards.
That's how they do it in IRL.
Green flag. With
Really?
10 laps to go. Jackson allowed to pass. That was, in fact, a bad start by that car guy. Will be allowed. As Twin is currently getting away with it. Jackson Cook already up 2 spots. Maybe make it 3 here with Multi-Beagle Dude. A lot of action to call. So, but Jackson Cook, one of the hard hitters, down the inside. East 951 now being challenged by Giram FX2, though. We close in
quickly with 5 to
onto
go.
the last laps. Next time will be 5. Side by side for the second place spot between East 951 and Giram. The Australian might be desperate for a caution here. That might be his only chance to get Twin, but we are 5 to go. Mark it down to 4 to go this time by. As Jake and that car guy crossing over. Meanwhile, East 951 still battling with every fiber of his being on Giram. 3 laps to go. Twin is just an unstoppable man here today at South Bend. Giram had his chance, but he unfortunately was a little bit out of it. Hits the wall. But this time by, the white flag is out. And for the 3rd time, Twin Turbo V6 makes history today at South Bend Motor Speedway, wins it. Giram gets 2nd place. 3rd place is East 951, Shuffle, Jackson, Multi-Beagle Dude, Jake.
Holy crap.
And we got our leader flips it off the line. All right, let's
Twin is
park our
dead.
cars.
It is confirmed. My brother's
And that
no longer
is
alive.
victory for Twin
Are you
Turbo
good?
V6. 3rd time by, the most dominant driver here today at South Bend Motor Speedway.
Bro, what is on your head?
You're so ugly, Twin.
Oh, what happened to your avatar, dude?
I think he asked for a normal avatar for the victory lane, but you are unmuted here. I will put your car into the victory lane. You will get your road and oval car featured here. Or we could actually feature some of your old cars, since you have won here so much. This you have more cars that are on the actual trophy, actually. So let me teleport
At
you
least
guys.
his card. No, they're not.
I'll make my speed check
goodness.
for Twins done.
Twin, do you have a
Make
copy
his
there?
card the trophy.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. That was a very dominant performance. You had a couple of runs there from a couple other drivers, but overall you kept this one in control. Of course, this is your track to win. And overall, just an excellent performance today out of your 32 machine. If you could run me through today's performance.
Yeah, it was a interesting race. A lot of battles throughout the field from the looks of it. Honestly, just try to stay out of doing any mistakes, which for the most part I succeeded in. That's by far the most important thing around here, since based on past experience, you can't really afford any sort of spinouts or anything, even though you absolutely can make them up throughout the race, as Jackson proved. He went from, and Giram as well, actually. Both of those guys pretty much went from the back up to podium positions at some points during the race. So, well, Giram is on the podium. But yeah, like, it's just an interesting race, because like you can pretty much do anything you want with your position, as long as it's not like the last 10 laps, and you could still make it up to the podium even from like last place. But yeah, race was pretty nice overall. Wasn't perfect race for me by no means. I mean, I almost spun out a couple times on the curbs, and I was definitely under pressure from Garam a couple times, just on pure pace. Like, I wasn't making any mistakes, so that's definitely impressive from him for just being like the fastest guy on track, which he did manage to get the fastest lap, because I didn't even get close to my 8.1. So yeah, so it's pretty nice overall, though, to have some competition, especially from multiple drivers, which I don't think we've ever had in this series. It's usually just been like 2 drivers fighting for the win, but now it's like 4, maybe 5 sometimes, which is really nice. And yeah, it's just nice to see how this series has gotten so competitive, and I honestly am all here for it. But yeah, congrats to everyone else, and yeah, GG.
All right, well, thank you there, Twin. You get to take home a pretty awesome-looking trophy. We're going to talk now on to the second place finisher. Now, mind you, East 951 and Giram both raced their hearts out for those last 10 laps, and it was a photo finish, but we will determine that the winner of that little battle there, that was Giram FX2 by just a nose. So, very close race. We'll get to both of you. Again, a podium finish here today. Almost had the win, but was a little bit shit out of luck, as we like to say. Giram, if you could, if you have a copy, let me see. There you go. All right. So again, that was a close one. A lot of upward battles, a lot of trickery, but overall, your first time here at South Bend Motor Speedway, a pretty darn good performance with all things to consider. Yeah. Is there anything you really want to talk about today? I mean, again, that battle between you and Twin, or between you and East 951 there was pretty intense to the line. And you did actually have a couple shots there at the lead as well. So is there anything about that you'd like to talk about today?
Wait a second.
Okay.
I don't really have anything to say. I don't know. Like, I guess I've noticed in these past few races, I feel like it's not really my race, like, at all. It's like, oh yeah, I'm here, but I clearly know that there's a driver very consistent, especially at the end there, where I was hitting, like, the same wall every lap. Just a little.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nothing really else to say other than that.
Alright, well, thank you there, Giram. Again, still a very solid podium. Just got out the line over East 951, which is the next person we were going to talk about. Again, almost had a couple shots there to get the lead by the end, but just was a little bit out of range. But here we have Eastern 5-1. Again, a very strong podium from what seemed to be a little bit out of your control at first, but definitely you locked in and took home a top 3.
Yeah, I just want to start this interview by saying Twin's an asshole. Yeah, it was a great race, other than Twin being here.
Fuck.
You know, that's really every race. I mean, if we're being honest, Twin should really just be banned.
Oh yeah, because I make
When he-
you
when-
feel sad all the time.
When he's competing, we should just like not score him. Let him just run laps, but don't score him. Yeah, I think the same thing goes for Max Verstappen in Formula One. They should just ban him.
Real.
Yeah.
Anyone opinion?
Really
Controversial
just-
opinion. Twin should have a
really
50
just-
pound factory.
Yeah, really, just everyone that isn't me should be banned so I can get a fucking win in the ROX mods. It's been 3 years, right? This shit's taken.
Oh yeah, you don't have a win yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you've gotten so close and so far at the same time.
And twins over here like fucking dick riding gear. I'm like, oh, we went from the back of the pack, bitch. I did it like 3 times and passed you twice. Didn't even say my name in your interview. You asshole.
Buddy, you think I could give a crap about you?
Yeah.
Half the time I don't even know racing because of how far behind you are.
Oh god.
I fucking passed you twice tonight and you didn't even
No, you
mention it.
didn't.
You're like,
No,
yeah,
you
Gear
didn't.
ran a great race, and you fucking blew a corner. I went right up your inside, and then immediately lost you again. But I was there.
Ladies, calm down.
Yeah, no, it was
My
a good
dick
race.
is nice to
Yeah,
ride. He
yeah,
likes
yeah,
riding
lady.
it.
Yeah,
Good race,
lady.
other than Twin being here. Giram had a great race, but is also an asshole for passing me on the last lap.
Yeah, nice one, Gear.
I mean, I feel like at this point we should just run a race and not tell anyone, and have me be the only person who shows up, so I can get a win. Which I will then flex profusely. All right. So
This guy's gonna win if no one else is racing.
Yep.
But yeah, how is everyone gonna know you won the race if you're the only one who knows about
Oh
it?
yeah, no, it's
Clean
good.
shots, bruh.
Yeah, we're gonna say we're edited. It's edited. Obviously, especially from
Yeah,
you.
you know how many races I would have won if Twin didn't exist? 2.
0.
2 wins. I would have 2 wins by now.
2. Out of
If Eris didn't exist, I'd
out
have
of, out of what 3.5 years of racing ROX mods? 2
Yeah,
wins.
I've been racing far. I started in what, 2020?
You only
Yeah, I haven't
missed.
gotten-
I think you only missed like
3 wins.
you started like 3 or 4 races into the first season. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and I still haven't gotten a fucking win. All right, this is my best track.
I wasn't even in the first season for most of it, and you still didn't win.
No,
So
I was-
what's your excuse?
I was-
What's your excuse?
Dude, I was so
Well, there's
bad back
perf.
then. I was on the there was perf, and I was on my Xbox.
Wait, Perv was cheating though. That's the difference.
You're
Exactly.
cheating. What do you mean?
How am I
Perv? You're-
cheating?
Look at the lap times. You're a 10
I've set
faster.
better lap times than that, actually,
You're also cheating. You
I'm
built
not-
the cars.
bro. I just know it's physically possible to do it better than him, so it's not cheating.
Alright, guys, shut up.
All right.
That's my speed.
Anyways,
Shut up.
let's move on to the next one. Thank you, Twin, for that mouthful.
You
That was quite
don't even give me credit for my own interview.
It's worth getting this right.
What interview? Who was interviewing you?
Oh my fucking god.
All right, let's. All
Buddy,
right,
you don't exist here.
we are short of a shuffle. I am losing my shit. That was so.
Alright, it's my
Uh,
turn. It's my
the
for my speed.
well, there's more. There's more.
Oh my lord.
We got Jackson Cook finished off in 5th place. Not with us. RIP.
Yikes.
So then that leaves us with Multi-Beagle Dude. 6th place finish out of 11 entries. Not too shabby with all things to consider. Made a lot up for the performance early on in the race, and I think also for qualifying. A lot of up and down things going on today, but overall still a very decent performance for the 45B machine. I think once we get you up to a new machine, either the 41 or the 14, I think we'll be seeing a lot more strong performance. That's for sure. Overall, how was today's race? I know this is one of your more frustrating tracks, but I'd like to hear it out from you.
Well, first of all, let's just say this: number isn't gonna change the fact of the matter that I got sick. Personally, I felt, I was kind of getting the track figured out in the first half, and the second half we kind of kicked it in the high gear. However, these restarts were kicking my ass, which, by the way, there needs to start being a rule. If you fucking DC on the track, that's a 2 out of 3, because those restarts were killing everybody. I mean, to East 5-1's point, they were on a great run, and then guess what? Caution came out, and then Twin would just yap their shit.
Dude, the only reason I finished where I did was because my restarts were so good.
Well, for me,
Why you jump half the time?
This is true.
It's calculated throttle timing.
It's calculated. Okay, let the man speak. Let the man speak.
I definitely just found a new love for this track just because, I mean, I did pretty good. I thought we had a P5, but, Robo kept giving these people a second chance when they lag, which, God almighty, fucking stop, please. I definitely felt like we had a top 5 car that if we went green all the...
It was revving their engine and flying around.
I definitely feel like we had a top 5 finish going our way if, caution didn't come out, which, clearly enough, came out every single time. I hated it. But, it feels good to get a P6. Definitely felt like we had a top 5 car. And, thank you DGS for giving us an awesome machine. I don't know about you, Robo, but it seems like, after our run last week at, Northwest Ohio, it seems like we kind of figured our shit out, I think this is my best finish right now in ROX mods.
I think Spike before I ban you.
I believe is true. Things might be just about locked in. Especially coming up to next week when we go to Plymouth. It's a very similar track to this in a lot of aspects.
Yep.
No, what I mean is, like, this is, like, my best finish.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, at the end of the day, it's good. I'm glad we're in where we are.
Bruh.
I feel like this
Hold on,
team,
fella.
we finally figured out for DGS, so thank you to DGS
Are you
for giving us great cars.
Wait, you're on DGS?
Yes, I am. You got an issue with that?
are. No, I just got axed from DGS for finishing where you're finishing.
Well,
Cat had a play in it also.
Little tangent. He's also, I live near him. I know where he lives. I will do stupid shit to him when he comes to the track, aka throw some dumb shit at him. But anyways,
he's done this before.
Yes, but yeah, P6 really good. Thank you to DGS, Host Automation. I think we're gonna probably switch up the motor. Maybe that'll help us on our restarts. Cause I'm sorry, but when we're coming into turn 4, I was trying to shift up to second, and she just wouldn't shift. So Robo, get me a better motor, maybe a Ford. Those things break often.
Start in second gear. Why were you starting in first gear?
Well, because I'm like somebody who would calculatedly.
What? Dude, you're supposed to start in second gear.
I was never told that, but I still got P6, so we'll take it.
Hey.
But I mean, at least when I started first, at least I didn't jump restarts like you did.
He wasn't even in.
Hey man, I'm on the podium. You're not.
Oh, shots fired at South Bend.
Like you said, those restarts are really taking you. Yeah, so you're jumping that shit. But at the end of the day, thank you DGS, thank you the Host Automation, thank you Robo for taking the time out of your night to host. Also, fuck you for calling all those stupid cautions. If they lag on the track, give it 2 out of 3, so then they just don't do it. That's what I did. I got better Wi-Fi, a better PC, and guess what? Now I don't lag out the game. So
I have a great PC that I have to run off my phone hotspot because my Wi-Fi is so ass. It's a $3,000 setup. I gotta run off a hotspot.
I'm surprised I've been disconnected from this race.
Oh yeah, thank you, and one of my teammates was in this VC. Thank you for DCing 2 times, and I was in the top fucking 5. Damn you! But yeah, thank you. I'll see y'all next week.
Alright.
Also, real quick, to all those kids, people who were lagging, fuck you guys. You guys ruin a top
hold
5
on,
finish.
didn't they all
If you got
beat
a fake accent on,
Basically, if you exist, screw you. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll stop lagging if you drop the accent.
real.
Oh my. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
game.
okay. Let's move.
But
Let's
yeah.
move this one
No,
on.
no.
We were
No,
holding.
no,
We
no.
were holding
Hey.
up the poor APK. Actually, yeah. What is it
Fuck
called?
APK. Fuck him.
Fuck
Come on.
you, little ass
Fuck
kid.
you too. But yeah.
Why are
Praise
you so
Hale,
sweet with
praise
your accent on?
Dale. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, the 45B is gonna die in a fire. We're gonna light that trailer
Rest
on
in
fire.
peace,
Alright.
Dale Ross. We
Alright.
miss him.
We'll burn it in
Wherever
the
the
fire.
fuck he is.
That trailer's gonna burn on the road, and I'm not gonna have anything that happened to it. Wink, wink.
Okay.
Robo, plot twist interview switch up. All right, you sir are now being interviewed as the DGS
I
owner.
cannot.
Can you comment on where Dale Ross has been?
Franklin County watches
Hey, 'cause I killed him.
smart mods turn left.
You're a fucking femboy.
He's at he's at Franklin County
East, why do you
watching
think I give him
modifieds
shit
turn
for
left,
knowing?
basically.
Hey, East, why do you think I give him shit for the people he hangs around?
Anyways,
Every time we're at the trick.
let's move on. APK has been waiting a long time to say this.
He
The
doesn't
attention span
matter.
of everyone-
It doesn't
in
matter
fact,
what he
does
thinks.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
All right. We're giving the track owner. We're giving the track owner his rights.
First of all, who's this bum trying to talk shit that didn't even see the podium all night, even in stock I4s? Anyways, I appreciate y'all for showing up every year, keeping this track alive, because if any of y'all have been paying attention to South Bend in general, this is its last year because we get demolished, probably. Real Jake. I don't know who this Beagle fella trying to talk shit to, because first of all, apparently he didn't pay attention to the race because a fellow named East 951 never touched first. And second of all, I don't know why he's trying to talk shit about being on the podium, because he never saw the podium the entire night, but that's besides the point. Also, Twin Turbo, you suck. You like little boys. Robo.
What?
Real. Again, thank you. Free P Diddy, and have a good one.
All right. Well, thank you there, APK. Again, we'd like to say South Bend Motor Speedway. This is more than likely one of the. This may be one of the last times they run in real life. I don't know if the news is confirmed they sold off to some big megacorp, but those things have happened before. We know it's happened to Rockford. We know it's happened in Saugus. So, if that happens, this will become one of those tracks in the Forgotten Racetracks, or Fallen Racetracks project, as we call it. That is the SLC tracks that are based off of tracks that are no longer with us. We hope that doesn't happen, obviously. We really, really don't want that to happen, but if that's what happens, that's how this track will be. It will be immortalized digitally, and we'll probably put even more effort. So another thing we'd like to say is that if that is the case, and it is really bound to close, then tomorrow will be the last day. If you do live in the South Bend area, and do happen to actually know of this track, and for whatever reason you also happen to be watching this stream, I don't know why you would, but you are. Highly recommend you go and check out the event. It is worth it. I know if people think it's truly one last time, they're gonna give it their all, and they're gonna put up a hell of a show. Could end in tragedy, but it could also end in absolute righteousness. We don't know how that one's going to go, but again, for those that go there, we wish you guys the best of luck. For those that go to your short track, make sure to support it. You never know. If things aren't going too well, your owners might end up having to sell it because they can't just afford what's going on. So just saying, support your local dirt track. It's like an adopted pet,
Adopted pet, real.
So
I'm gonna adopt Robo Mesa.
the hell you are.
Real.
All right. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching. That should close off for the stream. Let me get this one configured out. Again, thank you guys for watching. That will be it for today. But there is more action tomorrow. Tomorrow, starting off at 10 a.m. USPST, we will be doing the midgets feature. Of course, later on today, IRL, there will be some actual action on the real life South Bend Motor Speedway. But we will be doing a 30, I think it's actually a 40 lap feature at South Bend Motor Speedway with asphalt midgets. That'll be a pretty good show.
We run those.
And then at 12 p.m. USPST, we will be at Northwest Ohio once again. We will be doing the GTI feature. We hope to see people there. That's going to be a 30-lap feature. That GTI series, to clarify, those are GT3 cars. They will be a pretty good show. So just a little bit more road course action before we go into a bit of a oval break, as we like to call it.
Can we run the midgets at Northwest Ohio?
We ran them on the oval, yes. But closest, but there's some more. So at 2 p.m. ESPST, we will be running the Super Indy series for a 40-lap feature at Northwest Ohio. Closing off on Sunday, we have one more class after the real-life SBMS event has come to a close. That'll be a 75-lap feature with the Formula Micros. It's going to be a hell of a show. Those scenes seem to be pretty much on rails here. They're quite the handful to drive, so I think they'll make for some pretty interesting action. So make sure to come see those on Sunday. We'll probably be emotional there. SBMS will be closed for a pretty good little while. APK probably will cry his fucking heart out. He'll probably be crying and sobbing and shitting his pants. But that's going to be it. But yeah, that should be it for today. We're going to close out this stream here. Let me get like a little image here for you guys.
We have the clip of me harassing Beagle during my speech. That was absolutely amazing.
Oh, that was amazing. That will come up. But meanwhile, here's a thumbnail of our guy that missed out on the podium today, unfortunately, but still makes up for a brand new car. It's very hot. But let's close this one up.